Here's a simple quads and arms workout that will only take about 40 minutes that I've been doing the past few months. Starting off with quads, we're doing ATG style lunges. In a normal lunge, you take a moderate step back. In an ATG lunge, you take a huge step back. What this does is it allows your hip flexors on one leg to get a massive stretch, while your quad muscles in the other are working very hard like they would in any other knee extension exercise. The goal is to get your knee over your toe. If you can't do that on flat ground like I'm showing, you can always use some kind of sturdy object to raise up your working leg. We'll superset this with hammer curls for our elbow flexor muscles. This will hit the biceps, but it will bias the brachialis and brachioradialis a bit more with the neutral grip. I love hammer curls and think they're worth doing in addition to bicep curls. I also like to do these thumbless so my forearms have to work a bit harder. I find this doesn't affect my performance at all, but it may if you're super strong. Then we'll add in another exercise to the superset to make it a circuit. For triceps, we're doing seated overhead extensions. Notice how I'm trying to fight my elbows in, especially on the way down. This will give a better stretch on the long head of the triceps, which is the biggest of the three. Although 3 out of our 4 quad muscles have been trained pretty well with the lunges, our rectus femoris has only been stretched, not put under much load. The rectus femoris is biarticulate, which means it attaches to both the hip and the knee, so it doesn't change position very much in most traditional knee flexion exercises. To make sure we hit our rectus femoris, we'll be doing sissy squats. Build up slowly to these. They are a perfectly safe exercise, but only if you're used to the movement. The more you lean back, the harder this exercise will be. The more upright you are, the easier the exercise will be. Finally, although our forearms get a little bit of work from the hammer curls, it's a good idea to directly stimulate the finger and wrist flexor muscles if you're looking to grow that area. These are some of the biggest forearm muscles, so while there are many forearm muscles, if hypertrophy is your goal, these are the ones to focus on. Let the dumbbells drop down and straighten your fingers. Then curl your fingers back up and flex your wrist on the way up. Save this workout for later, and if you try it, let me know what you think. Have a good day, guys.